Typical, isn't it? Whenever I want to film, the dog starts barking at something. So this is attempt number 3. But hey, oh, there he goes. Give it a rest, Charlie. For someone that makes videos for a living, the videos I find the hardest to make are videos for myself, documenting my own journey. I think because I can be a perfectionist and there's an element of, I've got thousands and thousands of pounds worth of camera gear and I use that for my clients. However, when it comes to filming stuff for me, I don't necessarily want to be faffing around with setting things up. I'd rather just be raw and ready and authentic. So documenting this on my phone, as with all other videos, so that I hold myself accountable and don't overthink quality. This is all about discipline and showing up. So I was previously a video producer at Bauer Media. I then was freelance for 5 years. I did set up a limited company called Peak Fable and started to depend on other freelancers working with me as things got busier. But I realized with Peak Fable that it didn't serve a specific niche. And I've always wanted to build a top company because I'm ambitious. I want to solve big problems. I am aware enough that only one person can solve so much for clients. And with Peak Fable, it wasn't. It was offering everything and nothing to anyone and everyone. So this year, beginning of 2026, I decided to niche into serving the golf industry. Why? Because golf is something I'm really passionate about. And the game of golf is growing. There's a newer, modern audience to the game as well now. And social and video content. Obviously, golf has been pretty big on YouTube now. But in the traditional sense, I think there's still a lot that content can do for golf events, golf brands, golf businesses. And the bigger mission really is to, if I can help golf brands and golf businesses improve their businesses, grow their businesses with content, then ultimately that's going to encourage more people to play the game. And I know firsthand the physical and mental benefits, as well as the social benefits that golf can bring. So I want to play my role in that. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm ambitious. I want Peak Golf Media to be the number 1 golf media company in the world. And this is the very start of the journey. So what's this channel going to be all about? Well, this is a journey, essentially, a journey of documenting my life, business life, some elements of family, home life as well. But ultimately, I'm on a journey of building a better version of myself. I've struggled at times in life with discipline. I know I can be super determined, super hungry, motivated, but the discipline sometimes drops off. And now part of making these videos is to prove to myself that I can be consistent and disciplined. But I want you guys to get value as well out of this. I'm not just making these videos for myself. Something that I'd like to do is interview successful business owners on this journey as well, because I'm aware I'm not the finished product. If you're watching this, chances are you're not either. So I'm mad about golf. I'd like to interview business owners, high performers in the golf space. So expect some interviews along the way as well. And I might document, day-to-day life in the business, day-to-day routine, habits. One thing I'll quickly say before I go is that I'm learning to embrace failure. And I think you should too. The sooner we make mistakes, the sooner we fail, the sooner we learn and can bounce back and become more efficient, have better ideas, have better structure. When I was freelance, I tried marketing myself as different things, event videographer. But then I found you'll do an event with, say, that client, and then the event's not on for another year. So you've done all this hard work trying to find a client, and then you're kind of limited to how much you work with that client because they only have a certain amount of events. So then I pivoted into podcasts, which seemed natural because having previously worked at Bauer, I filmed and edited a lot of interviews, a lot of celebrity interviews, and you kind of have an ear for it after doing so many of, what's good content, what's not. And with podcasts, I thought, hey, that's repeatable. That's something people aren't just going to want to film one episode. They're going to want several. However, I did have some success with that. I worked on possibly 4 different podcasts, built up a bit of a portfolio in that. But yeah, I just thought Peak Fable was still too broad. But now I'm taking all the things I've learned into Peak Golf Media and very much still offering the same services. So we're still filming podcasts, editing, creating social content, filming YouTube content for golf business owners, photography as well, event highlight videos. But something I've been looking to develop for Peak Golf Media is actually a content subscription. Because let's face it, when you create social media content, there's no point doing one post, one reel, and then 6 weeks later posting another one. There is an element of consistency. And I think with golf brands, especially growing golf brands, don't necessarily have the people in place, the experts in place to be able to create that content strategically and to a good standard and consistently. So that's something that I'm implementing into this new business, offering media partnerships, content retainers, whether it be, some clients just want to double down on YouTube content. So we might film with them once a month, film 4 YouTube videos, edit some shorts out of that as well. Whereas other clients come to us because they just want to develop their short form content on the likes of Instagram. And so that's something that I've expanded into this year, and it's offering the content strategy side of things. So some clients might want to come with us and know exactly what they want. That's fine. Others, they want to grow their business, they want to grow their following, they want to engage their audience, they want to build trust, but they don't necessarily know how to go about it. So my wife is actually in on this business with me, Eva, and she has a degree in international marketing. She's worked within social media for many years. She also has great experience in photography. She's super intelligent and is very strategic. So bringing her on board, we kind of complement each other very well in the sense that I can lead the production, create content, or manage projects, manage the business, manage production, and Eva heads up the content strategy. So when we speak with our clients, she's the one that's then identifying those pillars, identifying formats, researching hooks, researching what's working, doing the performance insights. So together we work really well, and it's something that I believe offers real genuine value to clients in the sense that they can outsource their content department essentially. And even if they were to hire 1 or 2 people in-house, it's going to cost a fair chunk of money. Whereas you've got experts in us that already come in and can do the job. And we just have a minimum 12-month commitment. But yeah, that's something that I'm looking to do this year. Currently, I've worked with 3 golf business clients. 2 of them are tied in to doing working with us long term, which is fantastic. They've been great to work with so far, and it's good to see the content we're doing for them is bringing in results. We're creating both long form YouTube content and cutting down short social clips for one of the clients, and for the other one it's just YouTube content. But yeah, really enjoying building those relationships with them. It's nice to be seen as a partner rather than just a supplier, and ultimately we want to help them as much as possible. I've always said that before we have children, Eva and I, that I just want a bit more predictable cash flow. So also having our clients on retainer is helpful for us as well, because it brings in more stability. And it is important as well to, we're looking to price fairly, but there needs to be enough funds that we can reinvest back into the business as well and try to grow ourselves. But already, considering I'm in my 6th year now, this has been the best couple of months. So April, May, June, it's been my best start to a new financial year. So fingers crossed we're heading in the right way. But I will certainly document the highs, the lows, the challenges, learnings, and break down what I'm working on day to day, week by week as well. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. And by all means, if you've got any questions, if there's anything you'd like to know, if there's anything you'd like me to talk about in future videos, then just let me know. Cool. Cheers.